love the single leg squat off box. It's just a ton of reasons. I know it seems like a fairly simple exercise, but it's actually pretty complex. I call it a real dense exercise because it challenges balance, proprioception, stability, and strength. I also love it because I can vary it a ton of different ways. So that's what we're going to talk about today, some variety here and some variations of this. So a basic single leg squat, we've got foot on the box. We can go hands in front or hands on hips, whichever you prefer. Obviously take some balance, down, tap your heel, come right back up. So the basic coaching points, I want to make sure my knee stays in line with my second and third toe, doesn't fall into valgus collapse. Good indication we need to work on this hip or maybe down at the foot. And then I like to tap the heel back behind me and lean forward with that upper body a little bit. I feel like that gets this hip and glutes engaged a little bit more. And just looking for a lot of control there. So this is a great transition exercise from in a strength conditioning perspective from our warm-up to our more complex exercises. It's also a great rehab exercise for your injured patients or your injured athletes. And then we can start to vary it up. Obviously, we can vary the height of the box. We can also do things like we can use like a balance pad and put it on here to make it less stable, to really challenge stability. And then we can also do things like an RNT variation. So if they're struggling with this valgus collapse, I can actually attach this to a rig or have somebody hold it, and they have to really squeeze that glute to push out against that band. So we're exaggerating the mistake and trying to make that correction. Or if we start to see some hip hiking, so almost like some Trendelenburgs, we can actually go around the waist and we can pull it here. So we challenge really in that frontal plane and challenge some stability there. We can also use load to help us vary it. If I take a load like a kettlebell or dumbbell, I put arms out in front, it's actually going to give me an offset weight balance and offset my weight so I can sit deeper into it and get around a little bit of an ankle dorsiflexion restriction. Or if I want to work this shoulder to this hip through that back functional line that Thomas Myers describes, I can put one hand overhead as I go through this. So if I'm on my left leg, I've got the load in my right hand, and so I'm working across there, working stability through that functional line. Or if I want to challenge stability in a different plane, I go same side. This becomes a little bit more difficult for a lot of people, but it's another variation. So a lot of ways we can mix up this exercise, but it's a great exercise no matter how you do it. Just start simple, make sure you give your patients and clients a chance to win and be successful, so don't challenge them too quickly, and give them the opportunity to progress as they're ready and earn their right. Give it a shot, try all these variations, have fun with it.